Skycam network on River and La Jolla. Plenty of clouds still hanging around. And the big question is, Storm Tracker 4 meteorologist Daniel McFarland, is more rain on the way?
Yeah, so we are looking at plenty of rain to move in, but some good news is the severe thunderstorm warning has expired, as you can see right there, making its way across Dove Mountain, but you are still looking at heavy rain. So even though we currently aren't tracking any severe storms for you, heavy rain and lightning and winds of about 40 miles per hour are going to be your main impacts here. We've already had some reported wind gusts that have been as high as 60 to 70 miles per hour. In fact, starting off with that, you do see that there is also a few other reports we have there down near the airport. So we'll have more details on that in a little bit as well. But just keep in mind the heavy rain is still going to be making its way through the Tucson area, who has been very busy over the last little bit. We're starting to see some more lightning closer towards the border. So as you can see, there's a lot to cover. If any storm has potential to go severe over the next, I'd say about 15 minutes or so, it's going to be this one, because this has a little bit more lightning than any storm we've had over the last little bit. In fact, over about the last 15 minutes or so, we have seen about what looks to be 15 or so strikes in that area. And as you guys have known, we like to look at height when it comes to the storms to see if they go severe. What we're looking at is closer to 40,000 feet for anything to be considered a severe thunderstorm worthy. I don't really see any part of this, even up through the mountains, that kind of indicates to me that it could be going severe. Because remember, if you were with us during the 3 o'clock, we were seeing some as tall as about 40,000 feet. So a lot of what we have across the area is starting to die down. But don't let that fool you, because heavy rain is still going to be an issue, and we very well could be seeing a flood advisory in a spot like Tucson due to the heavy rain they had with that first storm, and now with what they're looking at with these next storms. Another area to keep an eye on over the next little bit is this one in central Cochise County. If you live anywhere in this area, of course, anywhere along 186, they're looking at some heavier rain moving through that region, and there is also potential for hail in a few of these storms as well. But thankfully for this one, I just don't see it, and the other ones closer towards the city of Tucson are looking a little bit better too. Now, this is going to be another live look at the Storm Tracker 4 Skycam network. Very different view versus what we had an hour ago. That dust storm advisory that we had that lasted over the entire city up until about 3:30 has expired, and it's looking a whole lot better now. But keep in mind, heavy rain is still going to be a problem for a lot of these areas over the next few hours, and more details on the timing for you in a few minutes.
All right. Thank you, Daniel. Of course, we're keeping a close eye